Tyrese laments his sister Shanta Gibson's passing. Both the high HS and lows of this week is truly one of a kind. Tyrese Gibson lost his older sister Shanta Gibson, and he is currently grieving her loss amid court cases, child support hearings, and divorce procedures. It's unbelievable that I'm going to share these 3 letters once more. Rip, Shanta Gibson, my dear big sister and angel. The beautiful pain crooner posted on Instagram on Thursday, October 5, saying, "My heart is so heavy posting this because sadly, I've lost so many people over the years in this very short window of time. I'm really in a place where I'm just numb," the father of 2 went on, "and I found that I've become even more selfless and concerned about everyone else and their needs over mine." Tyrese disclosed that Jermaine Dupri contacted him regarding her passing while he was invited to participate in the So Def 30th anniversary celebration at the 2023 BET Hip Hop Awards. "As the head of my family, I tucked my emotions and activated the inner Jesus foot soldier strength to get the family fully situated, though I struggled with the idea of letting JD down. I prayed and pushed through to get through the tribute," he said, despite being fully traumatized. Out of the more than 20 club legends in these pictures, who can name 5 hits? Wishing at So Def, Ika at Jermaine Dupri, a happy 30th birthday. JD, a true legend and icon who has changed culture, is a true R&B #kingmaker and hip-hop artist who has never been forgotten. JD made the world jump. "Yes, I did have my pants on backwards when I was in Watts. Haha. Grateful and honored to be a part of your night. My brother Tej, also known as at Ludacris, and Roman on the backstage link-up. The biggest Hayard, the best female MC to ever come out of the Che, and my baby at Sosa Brat. Hugs to at Nelly, who is always carrying a heavy Street Louis bag. It has been far too long, too, my brother at Chingy Man. The last 2 days that I spent watching at Will Coolidge practice, he practiced 4 times a day before he nailed it, changed my life. I felt as though I should have given him something as I sat there, simply for allowing me to watch him rehearse so many famous hits. Thank you. Hip-hop is perched atop your shoulders." Jonathan Collinson, Adam Blackstone with the highest of hopes, "I entered this event and was astounded by what you all represented. To put it simply, the #BTA of Hope Awards was an incredible evening. It was, without a doubt, the greatest one. The 44-year-old paid special attention to Star and Tanisha, Shanta's daughters, who lost their best friend, biggest inspiration, and day-to-day support system in his tribute post. Among the singer's 20 nieces and nephews are these 2. Along with them, he asked supporters to pray for Tyrone, his older brother, Tyrese Gibson Sr., their father, and Eddie Bell, Shanta's spouse. I genuinely want everyone to send extra prayers and energy to Eddie Bell, my sister's husband, best friend, and the father of her children, who not only cherished my sister, but also totally adored his wife," the Fast and Furious star wrote. Saying, "I'm so proud to call you a brother-in-law, and I have never known a man with such a great soul. Eddie, you truly embody the handiwork of God. You and those kids are mine for eternity. My life as a big sister was forever altered when I met you all in 2011. I cherish your heart." I can't believe I'm going to repost these 3 letters once more. Shanta Gibson, my dear big sister and angel, is gone. I'm posting this with a heavy heart because, regrettably, I've lost a lot of people in a short amount of time over the years. I discovered that I've become even more selfless and considerate of others' needs over mine, and I'm really at a point where I'm just numb. The words, "We didn't just lose our mother, we lost our best friend, our biggest inspiration, and our day-to-day support system who raised them both into foot soldiers for Christ, and they've both become wives and mothers themselves," were spoken by my 2 oldest nieces, Tanisha and Star. I am extremely proud of my family, who work incredibly hard every day to be the best versions of themselves and make their own paths. I have over 20 nieces and nephews. To my big brother Tyrone Gibson, Salendra and Shanta Gibson, 2 girls and 2 boys were the 4 of us that my mother gave birth to. We have buried my mother and now both of my sisters, Tyrone and I, the baby boy who was the last to go. My heart aches in a different way for my older brother, Gibson Sr., if you could just our biological father, is still with us and is in great pain. Please pray for him. However, of all, I beg you all to offer up extra prayers and energy to Eddie Bell, my sister's husband, best friend, and the father of her children. Eddie not only loved my sister, but he also completely adored her. You have the most amazing soul I have ever seen, and I am so honored to call you my brother-in-law. Eddie, you truly embody the handiwork of God. You and those kids are mine for eternity. After you all in 2011, my life as a big sister was never the same again. I cherish your heart. Please offer up prayers for the Gibson, Bell, Meeks, Ellis, Durham, and Snowden families. Right now, my entire family needs all the love we can get. I'm grateful, Jesus. Sean was always the most radiant person in any room she entered. A new angel was added to heaven. I'm incredibly honored to be your baby brother. Yes, I will see you again. Tyrese said he was unbelievably proud to be Shanta's baby brother and described her as the brightest light in every room she ever stepped into. Her sister Salendra and mother Priscilla Murray, who died on Valentine's Day in 2022, preceded her in death. Vi offers Tyrese, the Gibson and Bell families, and everyone else impacted by this loss our sincere condolences. Tyrese Gibson is going through a difficult time in his personal life, which includes court cases, child support hearings, and divorce proceedings, in addition to grieving the loss of his older sister, Shanta Gibson. On October 5, the singer and actor shared his profound anguish over Shanta's passing on Instagram, referring to her as his dear big sister and angel. Tyrese considered the overwhelming nature of the recent events in his life in his heartfelt tribute, stating, "Both the highs and lows of this week is truly one of a kind." He admitted the toll that losing Shanta has had on him, saying that he feels numb and that during this trying time, he has become more selfless and puts the needs of others before his own. Tyrese disclosed that he was getting ready to take part in the So Def 30th anniversary celebration at the 2023 BET Hip Hop Awards when he learned of Shanta's passing from Jermaine Dupri. Using what he called his inner GSUS foot soldier strength to support his family and perform his duties at the event, Tyrese persevered despite receiving the heartbreaking news. He acknowledged that he found it difficult to disappoint Dupri, but in the end, he overcame his feelings of guilt to pay tribute to his sister. Tyrese addressed Tanisha and Star, Shanta's daughters, specifically in his tribute, noting that they have lost their best friend, biggest inspiration, and day-to-day support system. Along with Tyrone, his older brother, Tyrese Gibson Sr., their father, and Eddie Bell, Shanta's husband, a man he called a great soul and a real example of God's handiwork. He also sent his condolences to them all. Tyrese said, "You and those kids are mine for eternity," in an expression of his sincere gratitude for Eddie's love and devotion to Shanta. Reflecting on Shanta's profound influence on his life, Tyrese called her the brightest light in every room she ever stepped into. He mentioned that their mother, Priscilla Murray, who died on Valentine's Day in 2022, and their sister, Salendra, preceded her in death. Finally, Tyrese urged his supporters to pray and show support for the families of Gibson, Bell, Meeks, Ellis, Durham, and Snowden during this extremely trying time. He promised to see his sister again someday after expressing his sincere love and pride for her in his final post. Vi sends its deepest sympathies to Tyrese, the families of Bell and Gibson, and everyone impacted by this loss. Tyrese Gibson's tribute to his sister Shanta is a moving reminder of the strong love and ties that bind families together during this period of extreme loss and grief. Tyrese's words reveal a heart full of love, resiliency, and faith even in the face of personal hardships and media attention. The outpouring of love and prayers from friends, fans, and the larger community will hopefully give him and his family strength and comfort as he continues to navigate these trying times. Those who knew and loved Shanta will surely carry on her legacy of love and light. May her family find comfort in the memories they shared with her, and may she rest in peace.